I didn't even do nothing. Literally.
Oh,
Why are you sleeping? Cannot be good.
nice.
Ash below, Ash in kitchen.
What's on me?
Swapping back.
Walked out. Pretty sure he walked out with his phone.
What's up, guys? Today we're doing an operator guide on how to play as Ela in Rainbow Six Siege 2025. Talking all about Ela, how to rank up and win more matches while playing as Ela. First, let's get to the loadout. Here we have the Scorpion and we have the F12 shotgun. So first we'll talk about the shotgun. There's no reason not to run extended barrel on it. It makes the damage slightly higher. The shotgun's honestly, it's kind of annoying to have to deal with as an attacker. This thing can put people down. It's full auto. It's really annoying, but she only has a pistol for long range. It does have an optic, but still, like, you're gonna be better off probably with the Scorpion, which is what I would go to. You have a little bit of everything, flash over laser, it is 40 bullets, super fast fire rate, doesn't do that much damage, but the fire rate with the capacity makes it a headshot ripper. And then you have a pistol, which actually does have an optic, which is kind of nice. Then you have a choice between a shield and impact grenades. This really depends on you. If you plan on running around the map and being aggressive, impacts are going to serve you better because you're going to be able to make more things on the fly. If you are running the shotgun, it might be better to bring the shield because you won't need the impacts as much. But, you know, if I'm running the gun, I have no ways of making lines of sight or rotates, so I'll bring impacts. You can also bring bar, but just bring impact. I would probably just bring impacts or shield. All right, let's talk about Ela's ability, the Grzmot Mine. So here you can see the radius. When you throw it like that. It takes a second to activate, and then if an attacker walks up, they'll get concussed when they're within range. So the way that I like to use this, I like to use this in areas like someone might walk up. Like let's say we're holding up top here. I'll put one like on the staircase. So if they're walking up, they're going to hit the Grzmot Mine. I'll put one like, let's say like in the bathroom. If they hop in, they're gonna get hit from either window. Maybe I'll put one on that window over there, or I'll put one over here so I know when they're kind of walking down this hallway. Put it on the door even. So basically letting you know exactly that someone's there. It's kind of like a proximity mine, but like when it concusses you, it's really hard to defend yourself. And my utility is already used. Sometimes I'll keep one of these in my pocket to use on the fly. Let's say I'm roaming around and I know like someone's pushing me. I'm like in this room, right? And I know they're going to push me. I'll throw a Grzmot Mine like that, like behind them. If they shoot it, I know that exactly where they're at. If they don't hit it, that means they're not really near that door. So then I can like look away, or I can re-engage because I know that they're not that close to the door. A lot of different ways of using this ability. It's pretty simple. The thing about Ela is she has a really strong gun, and she's a very good like soft roamer because you can like make rotations, do some crazy stuff, and your gun is a sledgehammer of bullets. All right, now let's get to Zoom gameplay. So here, Ela on Chalet, I hear him hit my Grzmot Mine that I left over the west main staircase. I take him down. He's concussed. Holding down the angle, pre-firing out. Run back into sight because the guy ran in boiler. I'm swinging my gun up, taking him down. Back on Chalet. Tons of bullets. Tons of bullets. You never feel like you have to reload unless you're really missing. Here, swinging out wide. Got it spread it across, take him down. Here we have a guy walking through boiler or on the boiler wall. Again, we just pre-fire the angle. Simple enough. Buck from underneath. We swing over, take him down. Look how many bullets I'm just like spraying out. I actually get him with like the last one too. Headshot machine, baby. Back on Chalet. We have some vertical hold. I take down one. I swing down, catch another one off guard. Last one, big garage. Why not use the vertical again? Simple enough. You can also just do this with your impacts if you want. Someone shotgunned it open for me. free enough. Okay, one thing I love about Ela is that her pistol does have an optic, which does make it fairly useful for long range firefights. You can use your Scorpion, but it is kind of fun to aura farm with it. Swinging over now to control the kitchen. He's swinging the Clash again. We take him down. Now we're on Skyscraper. He hits the Grzmot Mines, so I know he's concussed. Giving me time to deal with the shield and deal with the next guy afterwards. Plenty of ammo. The pre-fires are extremely strong on Ela because how many bullets you're just spraying out. Yeah, the recoil can be tough to control, but when it hits, it hits. Here's Chalet. Hops in, gets concussed, can't really defend himself, so I know he can't really hear my rotation. He has no idea that I rotated through that because it really messes up your audio. You can't really hear much. You can't really see much. You're not going to hear them sprinting to you. Little pistol shot. Guy swinging in. A little tough engagement there, but we do take him down. Now we're on Skyscraper. Run with the pistol. Ayana shoots me up, but she doesn't have enough ammo. So now we just hold the angle, taking her down. And I think she shot a Gon 6 at me. Weird. So now we run out kitchen because I know there's one outside the door. And we find him. So here we're on Canal. It's a frost mat. Tries to pick himself up. We take him down. I rotate over to reception. Do a quick little run out. We find one. There's actually two of them there. I kill that one. Finish off the other. Get in the two-piece. That's why I love those impacts to make aggressive plays like that. Here's same window. No frost mat. But we're holding the angle. Simple enough. Here a flashbang comes out. But this gun is crazy for ripping off heads. Even if you're flashed. Another guy hops in the window. I don't know why they pushed me like that. Skyscraper again. Runs in terrace. He hits a concuss. He can't finish me off though. We take him down. Here Finka walks in. We find the Finka. We run out. Don't see anything. Guy ran in. I just tuck on the corner. We find the buck. Another one hit a Grzmot mine, so I know that he was around house staircase. We take the fight. Impacts for rotations. Staying on the move. Spraying bullets, trying to keep him pinned on that door. And we find him. Keeping him exactly where I want him to be. Using the Grzmot mines to kind of funnel people into situations where they can't really push forward without, you know, being extremely exposed. So they normally fall back, giving me some seconds to breathe if they're all trying to push me at the same time. All right, coastline. Now we're in office. We swing out. We find the IQ. Flashbang comes out. I do get full flashed. He hits a Grzmot, so he's not really ready for the swing. Even though he full flashed me, the Grzmot mine just gives me like a second or two to like re-engage. And I replace it. Let's push my teammate on Canal. We take him down. I run out because I hear someone flick on a drone. When I play Ela, I play extremely aggressive because honestly, she's kind of one of those operators that's a little expendable, so you can go for more risky plays like this. So, we take her down. Now we're on Chalet. Guy walks in, pre-firing out. I wait for him to use most of his ammo, and then I swing out again, having most of mine. Impact out to find someone. Kitchen, and we swing over and find the other. Plenty of ammo to deal with both. On the hatch, taking some shots. Swinging down, find one. Don't really want to peek that angle like that, buddy. Guy hopped in trophy. Impact the wall to distract him, but we run over and knife him because we have the speed with the pistol. And we take him down. Pistol is honestly not as bad as you would think because it does make you move a little bit faster, so you can, you know, move around and get into angles a little bit quicker than people would expect you to be able to do. Back on Skyscraper. We're on house stairs. Guy walks over. We take him down. We swing out, trying to find the buck. We find him. Here on reception, we find him too. Always having your gun up as you swing. Here, this is a risky play. I don't highly recommend this, but you know, it can work. A lot of times when people open up a wall, they leave the wall because they think that nobody's going to do this. I run out with a pistol just for a little bit extra speed. I double back over because now I have my primary out They're not going to expect a second run out from the same guy. And we find him too, getting 2 freebies off of Thermite Breach. Here, Grzmot Mine, I wasn't even paying attention. Via the Grzmot Mine in Trophy, we take him out. Another Grzmot Mine goes off because for the west main staircase, he hops in, doesn't even take a shot at me. I only had, it was a 1 shot, didn't matter. Another one tries to push me, we take him out too, 3 of them. So now, Emerald Plains, everyone's favorite map. You know, I love this run out. I love it too much, honestly, but it's so nice. People walk up that green staircase or they're on the green window. That run out gets so many kills. So I always swing with this gun. I don't know why I do this, but like it just helps me like target acquisition like way faster. I'll swing with my gun down just so I'm able to ADS as I see them, because the ADS speed is fairly fast. And we find one. I literally had no idea he was there. I'm just shooting towards the doors, and I have plenty of ammo. Even if he swings in after those pre-fires, I still have half my mag, 40 bullets. I know we did a lot of gameplay clips, but that's just because Ela's ability is fairly simple and straightforward. Grzmot Mine, play around it. You know they're there. Here's another one. He walks in, hits a Grzmot Mine. Do I really even need to have Grzmot Mine there? Not really, because I probably just would have shot him in the side of the head. But if I wasn't watching that angle, I would still know that he hopped in that window. Guy tries to walk up, but my gun's up. Throwing impacts just to kind of catch the guy off guard. I'm a strong proponent of use your utility when you think you can secure a kill. I don't care about trying to save util towards the end of the round. If I can use my util to confirm a kill whenever I like am in the, with, you know, foreseeable reason to do so, I'm gonna do it. Granted, that was the last kill, but still, I will always use my util early. It's Grzmot Mine, can't defend himself. I swing out wide, finding 2. I mean, what could they have really done there? Not much. Here, guy behind barrels, do some tap shots. Now we have the Montaigne. Quick draw, baby. Quick draw time. Yep, there it is. Knew he would. Swinging out. Oh, poor little ace. Lion swinging in. See, most attackers are going to think that you're running away now because they think that you ran out of ammo. Well, Ela has an extra 10 bullet capacity. I still have 22 bullets left. See, he thought I was just gonna run away. He was not ready for the second swing. Ash swings out. We take her down. Still pushing forward. Finding the Cali, shooting a bit. He swings back out, and we're still here, baby, with our gun up. Going down. That's it today on how to play as Ela. Honestly, she's a really simple operator to use, but one of those ops that is tough to master because her gun does take some getting used to. It has a decent amount of recoil. It does shoot out bullets quickly, so it's definitely like close range, mid range. Long range, you're going to struggle a bit, but within the close and short range, if you play around your Grzmot Mines, your speed, your firepower, you can definitely come out on top. And she is a very good at like holding like in a section of the map on her own and just kind of rotating around so the attackers never really know exactly where she's at. Definitely recommend giving her a try if you're like into operators like Legion, like things that just like help you keep map control. She's not a bad option. Just have to get used to using her gun. And that's it today. Make sure to subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like down below for more. Peace out. Until next time. Hey.